Let's quickly do integration on the following. X cubed and e raised to 2x. So here is what we would want to remember and not to forget. Ln x raised to any exponent, and ex, and the trig function. So if we given functions to integrate like this one, we've got this function, we have this function and this one. So we wanna make f at x x because ex is after xn. If we had ln x and x raised to something, we would go for this one because ln x is before that, as well as if we had sine or cos or tan or cot, with e we would make f at x e, not a trig function. So now in this case, what we have is x squared as f at x. So the rule says we must get f prime x from f at x. So f prime x is the derivative of that, which is 3x squared. And we make that g prime x. So this g prime x, which is e2x, we must integrate to get g at x, which is going to be 1 over 2 e raised to 2x, because here we multiply with the derivative of that. So we remember the formula for integration by parts. It says, let me change this color to white. It says that we should multiply f at x with g at x. So this x cubed e2x dx is going to be equal to, with f at x multiplied by g at x, which is this. So that's x cubed times 1 over 2 e2x minus, we're gonna multiply g at x with f prime x. So our g at x is 1 over 2 e2x multiplied by f prime x, which is 3x squared dx. So what you see is we will then be forced to integrate again, because here we would have 1 over 2 x cubed e2x minus minus 3 over 2. We still have x squared and e2x dx. So now we must continue integrating, because let me just analyze this, because here we've got two functions, this one and this one. So that means we reapply the formula again. So that's what we should do now. So now let us move down, and f at x is gonna be x squared, and f prime x is gonna be 2x, and we will go to g prime x. which is gonna be e2x, and g at x is gonna be 1 over 2 e2x. So we continue from there. We would have 1 over 2x cubed e2x, and we would have 3 over 2. Then in between that we would have f at x multiplied by g at x, which is x squared multiplied by 1 over 2 e2x minus the rule says g at x is 1 over 2 e2x multiplied by, this is multiplied, usually we don't write that, but I've just wrote it. Let's continue. F prime x is 2x, so these 2 will cancel this 2, and check what we're gonna have here. We will have to integrate again, because this is what we will have, 1 over 2x cubed e2x minus, so I'll just multiply what's inside here with this. So we would have 3 over 4 x squared e2x minus 3, or this will change and be positive, 3 over 2. Then we'd have x e2x. So this means, I forgot dx there. This means we must continue and apply the integral again, and I mean we must continue to integrate again here. So I will just forget this and continue with that alone, or let's just continue writing everything. Let us change the color to what? Let's put red. So again we would have f at x, which is x, and our f prime x would be 1. G prime x would be e2x, and g at x would be 1 over 2 e2x. So this is what is gonna happen now. We're gonna put f at x multiplied by g at x, which is 1 over 2 x times 1 over 2 e to x. I'm just continuing there, then when I'm done I will put back everything. I just thought it's gonna make things easy for me. Oh, by the way, we have 3 over 2 outside, and now we would have minus, the rule says g at x and f prime x, which is 1 over 2 e2x times 1, because f prime x is 1 dx. So now we would continue multiplying by 2, which will give us 3 over 4, multiplying by 3 over 2 everything that is inside, and this is gonna be 3 over 2x e2x minus this 3 over 2 multiplying by 1 over 2, it's gonna be 3 over 4. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna integrate this because now it's easy to integrate this and remove that sign completely. So we would end up having let me use a different color so that I can show what I'm integrating here. I'm integrating only this. We have 4 here because we said 2 times 2. So this is gonna be e2x over 2 plus c. Now we are done integrating here. Our final answer is, let's put back everything we didn't write, like this one and this one. So our final answer is 1 over 2 x cubed e2x minus 3 over 4 x squared e2x plus 3 over, not 3 over 2, here it's supposed to be 3 over 4 because multiplying this 2 and 2 gives us 4. So 3 over 4 x e2 x and this minus 3 over 8. 3 over 8, this is 4 and 2, e2x plus c. So that would be our final answer on this one, and we will no longer continue integrating on it because we no longer have that sign that tells us to continue.